Welcome to a new update. In today's update, in 5 to 7 minutes, we are talking about 3 altcoins that you must watch and perhaps buy in the case that we're currently having this massive massacre taking place. Before we continue, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and check out our public and private Discord, and check out our partner Bybit, where you can join and get free money if you deposit some money within 7 days before September 1st and start trading. When we're looking at the markets, it's quite clear that it's still a shit show, but in these market circumstances you can generally get some very nice intel, and that's why we're going to discuss in a short update 3 altcoins to must watch in this entire period. Which ones are it? Well, one altcoin is a usual trigger for potential returns. Why am I saying that? Well, I'm saying that because it actually is a matter of fact. Well, if you look at the current price action for Bitcoin or for Inch, which is the one that I want to discuss first, Injective is having this case here too. We've had a bloodbath and then we started to rally back up, in which we started to rally from Friday the 10th of March. If we look at Bitcoin against USDT, we can see that Friday was a day that we started to make a bottoming procedure. We might be doing the same here, but we have been seeing the massacre on Thursday, and then we started to consolidate for a few days. Here we had it on Thursday too, and we started to consolidate, after which we started to make a reversal on the week after. In this case, the reversal started on Sunday the 12th. However, we already started to make movements on Injective on Friday the 10th, because on Sunday we were back towards the levels of prior to the entire move, which is pretty much comparable to the current price action. In June, we've had a case of a breakdown on Saturday the 10th, and then we had a breakdown of Bitcoin as well, which took place on Wednesday the 14th, as you can see. And we've had a crash on Saturday the 10th, and then we started to reverse on the 15th, 16th, 17th. If we're looking at Inch right now, we can see that we crashed on Saturday the 10th massively, and this is something we've been seeing currently too, is that altcoins are having more pain than Bitcoin, and we started to make the reversal in a faster way than Bitcoin has been doing. Now we've also seen the actual crash on the assets taking place prior, and we see that it's already back towards the pre-dump levels on Friday. So we could be saying that Injective is a signal that the markets are going to have a return of the trend, or at least having some momentum, especially since going back towards this level requires a lot of strength from Bitcoin, and I don't assume that we're going to get that in one go, but at least one of the assets that you must be watching in this entire case is Injective, as since March we've had a run from $2.50 to $10, and in June we've had it from 5 to 10 as well. So if we get it again, you can start arguing that we're going to get towards $15. Second altcoin that you must be watching is Chainlink still. And why is that? Well, we've got this entire range construction again, and the retest of the range construction low after having deviation is a must buy. If you look at this structure, we can see that also in this period we started to have a nice run up, but we have been creating a bullish divergence here, making this the deviation and then the big run up. Right now we are making the retest of this entire low, which means that there is an actual interest in the markets. Additionally, if you're going to look at my video for Saturday, altcoins are currently at a stage that we might be reversing paradigm in the entire markets, which means we're doing a retest of Link against Bitcoin here, that if this starts to pursue and if it starts to sustain support here, we could be seeing a rally towards 4,000 sats taking place on Link against Bitcoin, and that is going to push the price of Link overall. The final one that I want to discuss in this case is Optimism, which is currently, and actually it's a combination of Optimism and Arbitrum. Arbitrum is currently at the lows again, which we've also been seeing in June. It has not been anticipating March, but it has been seeing June. We're currently at a stage that we most likely grab the liquidity here and then reverse. And I think it's one of the newer coins that is most likely going to show strength. In March, we also saw a big bounce back up on optimism, through which it seems very likely that after this test, we are going to sustain support and continuing that entire momentum. As I mentioned, it's a short update, but you could be looking at a case that Injective is signaling a potential bottoming procedure. Whether or not it's going to be playing out, if it is, then it's going to be a tremendous buy. Looking at this position here with the percent retest is definitely something to go for. Make sure to hit the like button and I'll be back on Saturday.